It's reading time with Panthera. Hey, with Panthera. Hey. All right, I'm gonna stop. Probably not. Hey y'all, happy Saturn Day, and we have the full moon in Leo. That's probably why I'm like this. Anyway, we about to get into this reading. I hope y'all are having again a wonderful weekend. Remember, time is an illusion and energy is fluid. And before we get started, we always like to say thank you to our ancestors, our spirit guides, our angels, and the creator, divine creator of all. Okay, let's get into this reading. We're going to start with Mermaid and Dolphins. That reading from yesterday was amazing. So y'all can go ahead and check it out. Okay, and check out the other videos too. Whenever you're drawn to it is usually the time that you should tune in, because time is an illusion and the energy is fluid. Even other videos that pop up from other readers as well, because there are so many amazing readers on this beautiful platform. But yeah, whenever you come across the readings, tune in and enjoy. But we're going to see what energy we have for the collective today. And as I said, the energy is fluid. This can pertain to any time. It could have passed, it could be happening now, or it could occur sooner or later. Alright. Again, I'd like to say thank you for these messages of clarity, advice, and just a time for us to come together and vibe. Yes. Okay. Let me do one more. Sometimes I get a little lost in this shuffling in terms of I just be. Let's see what we have, y'all. What message do we have for the collective, spirit guides? At the bottom, we have empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful, and that couldn't be a better message as far as having the full moon in Leo. Leo is about showing the world who you truly are and just showing them with the utmost appreciation for yourself, being comfortable with yourself and showing your true talents and gifts to the world about who you really are. Synchronicity is the first one. Okay. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Yes, indeed. Very first card. Let's see where you're going with this, y'all. Self-forgiveness, which was actually... No, that it wasn't in yesterday's. Sorry. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're the divine's perfect child. So some of you may have to be paying attention to those signs that's allowing you or helping you to go through that journey of self-forgiveness. Because once you heal that heart space, now you can create. Okay? Now you can attract those things that you want, because you attract what your heart space is feeling at that time. 3, 4, 5 as I looked at the timer. So definitely divine order as to whatever it is that you're going through. And just trust in your highest good right now. If you're in a position where you're having to let go of old guilt, you have to forgive yourself in order to forgive others. It's no use in forgiving others and not forgiving yourself. And some of you may ask, what is there to forgive myself for? Well, forgive yourself for putting yourself in that situation or having those thoughts that put you in this space now that you are having to heal from, because you didn't listen to your intuition the first time when you embarked on that journey, or began dealing with people or situations. And I say dealing because it's different from handling. If you handle the situation, now you're allowing the intuition to do its job. Okay. Let's see, what other message do we have for the collective, spirit guides? Let's see. Rest. Beautiful. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. Absolutely. And resting will allow you to free up your mind space. You know, as you're resting, you may have those synchronistic events occur in terms of how you're supposed to go about something, so that way you can release yourself from it and start a new path or continue that journey, but feeling the strength of being brand new, you know, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Simplify your life, eliminate clutter from your home, and work life to balance the flow of activities. Happy sirens going by. So 555 on the timer, the sirens going off. This is definitely something some of you really need to do. I'm gonna let that go by. And don't worry about anything, because you definitely have an angel, a guardian angel protecting you, watching over you, guiding you. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is an angel in the back there, right there. See that? So definitely eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. Because in order for you to receive something new, you're going to have to release the old. And we're going to go into some tarot worthiness. Okay, some of you may be holding on to stuff because you feel like you're not worthy. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. And I like to change that to know that you deserve to receive the result that you want to manifest in all ways. Because for me, good or bad, that can mean different things to different people. So I'm just switching it to know that you deserve to receive the result of which you want to manifest in all ways. That you are worthy. Okay. Color purple. Crown chakra. At the top, make a decision. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition as you're resting and make a decision. This is at the top of the deck. Okay. And in the middle, what do we have here? Friendship. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. Beautiful. Once you take the time to rest, get yourself together, put on your feel-good clothes, your feel-good cologne, and get up out of there, okay? And enjoy your life. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pull some tarot. And let's see where this is going. The signs are there for you as to what you need to remove from your life. So that way you can have a constant flow of whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Because when it comes to manifestations, it's more so about the vibration that leads to the thought and emotion that creates the condition. So a lot of times we have people who are focusing on the condition without the condition, not feeling the emotions as if they would have it. Meaning, going in a backwards order to manifest. Conditional manifestation. That's going to cause you to be in a space where now you're not unhappy. Well, you're going to be delaying your happiness because you're waiting for the condition to be present. So your faith right now isn't really... Six of Pentacles came up. Your faith right now isn't where it should be to manifest if you're going through things conditionally. Okay? One more. Alright, let's see. What message do you have for the collective spirit? Empress, first card, yes. Abundance, creativity, motherhood, the birth of a new idea, new project. Knight of Swords, logically charging in on those ideas, creativity, okay? And it's coming up under self-forgiveness. The Empress is coming up under synchronicities. Five of Wands coming up under rest. Some of you need to rest from the battles, the conflict, the arguing, the mental battle, okay? The going of back and forth. Like 1 minute, you know what it is that you want. You're in that position to manifest, and then boom, you start doubting yourself. That push-pull reaction. Universe can't give you what you want. The Creator can't give you what you want as long as you're resisting, you know? What message do you have here? The Chariot. Simplify your life will allow you, see, look, eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. And we have the Chariot under this card, the number 7. So they're literally, like I said, they're literally guiding you, okay? Because the Chariot's also your spirit guides, basically moving you to where you need to go, okay? Just like here where it says simplify your life, and I mentioned the angel in the back. Some of you really have your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, whomever, okay, is in that higher realm assisting you at this time. Some of you really need to charge in on those thoughts, that old guilt that you feel, okay? Let's keep going here. This came up right under self-forgiveness. It's the Four of Swords in reverse. I'm going to take it the way it felt. It felt right there. So we have self-forgiveness, the Knight of Swords, which is about haste, charging in when it comes to thought. The Four of Swords is about healing and resting. Coming out in reverse, it's obvious that some of you may have done the meditation and contemplation and know what it is that you need to charge in, which is why we have the Knight of Swords above it. And the Knight of Swords is literally pointing towards the Empress, okay? Someone could be charging in from the past. I don't know. If that's not something you want, then don't resonate with that. However, you have the clarity as to how you need to create, the focus that you need to have, the synchronicities that you've been receiving as to how you're going to be in this mode, because you are this energy, masculine or feminine, because we have both, the yin and the yang. But let's see. What more can you tell me about the Empress card? The Empress card, we have the Seven of Swords, okay? So the deception, the sneaky behavior. Give me 1 second here. Some of you may want to get crystals that you're drawn to help you manifest and heal and literally block off energy of deception. Because it's pretty much about putting your intentions in them. And as you're setting these intentions, you want to read them over or say them to yourself as you rise and before going to bed. Some of you could be stepping away to just create, you know, being mindful of the journey that you've been on and the level that you've elevated to, and knowing that in order for you to create this abundance, this Empress, okay, Empresses create empires, kings and queens, kingdoms. There are several kingdoms within an empire. So you see where I'm going with this, okay? Some of you are literally leaving a situation, okay? Making a decision to leave a situation or way of thinking in order to create your empire. 8, 9, 10, yeah. 7 and 3 will make it 10, a completion of a cycle. Based on synchronicity, some of you may be seeing 7, 3 or 3s or 7s. Let's see, what can you tell me about the 5 of Wands here? And resting. Judgment call. See, there it is. Make that judgment call on the battles, the conflicts from people outside of you, or those thoughts from within that are not allowing you to create. Literally resisting. And judgment card has 2 10s, bringing it to 20. Actually, you have 2 7s. You have the 7 of Swords and the Chariot here. So some of you may be seeing 7 7. Just look up the angel meaning and see how it resonates with you. Any number that you see, just Google the angel meaning of it, so that way you're able to see how it resonates with you. And 9, 10 times out of 10, it's usually about something that you're thinking at that moment. It doesn't have to be those numbers in sync in terms of 777. It could be 717, 31, stuff like that that you constantly see. That's also considered a synchronicity. It's constant. Let's see. But definitely making a judgment call on something you may have put to rest when it comes to the battles and the conflict. You know that you've been working too hard to make something change, and it's not changing. It's time to make a call and say, you know what? Enough is enough. There's one thing about change. Only you can change yourself. Can't force anybody to change. You can give advice. You can, do this, that, and a third. But they are the ones who need to apply it. Those who seek the advice need to apply it in order to see a change in their condition. Simple as that. Tell us more about the Chariot with Simplify Your Life, the Hierophant. Wow. So, this is another card of spirituality, wisdom, also marriage, commitment. But as you can see here, we have a spiritual teacher and 18 as I looked at the clock. A spiritual teacher and 2 students here, okay? The number 5. 5 is about transformation and change, which brings us to the second 5 in this spread. So we have 2 5s and 2 7s. Transformation through a spiritual journey is what I'm getting from this. That's going to allow you to come into that Empress mode and create and be abundant, fertile as well. You know what, also? So, whatever, your intuition is going to be very strong right now, okay? It's going to be very powerful to the point that it's going to seem magical. You may be seeing things that you think about and it appears right in front of you. Like, okay, you're going to possibly think that you was tripping. No, you're not tripping. That this is just the life that we live. This is how we're supposed to live our lives, through symbolism, through our intuition. Yes, we have our 5 senses that we all can physically use, but there are other senses. Okay. Now, simplify your life to eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. This activity can literally be your spirit guides guiding you along this journey. Something that you may not be used to. You may be someone who constantly flips out at the mouth, and now you're not doing that anymore. Yeah. That's the type of time we're in when it comes to this spread over here. Yeah. At the bottom, what do we have? The Queen of Swords. See what I'm saying? The Queen of Swords is about cutting things out after you've gone through that journey. Now you have this. When it comes to your kingdom and the Queen of Swords, you're not going to allow anything to get past you that is not clear. Okay? Doesn't show effort, because you've persevered through whatever it is that you needed to do. Okay? So if that's not matching the path that you're on, like this Queen of Swords, and she's calling something and she's going to say, come here, and you're going to get cut out of that situation. I'm not saying cut, but you're trying to get nobody cut here. In the middle, what do we have? The Sun card. Fame, vitality, creation, more creation, Leo. Telling you, this full moon in Leo that's coming up is going to be brightest actually tomorrow, but it's actually here now. It's going to shed a lot of light on a lot of things. Okay? So some of you may actually need to rest, so that way that when this information comes in, you can receive it. As I was mentioning before, you have to eliminate stuff in order to receive the new. At the top, victory, Six of Wands. Okay? Being celebrated, the recognition. And this could be from your guides too, like your ancestors celebrating you, because whatever this is right here, this self-forgiveness and the simplifying of life and the Empress, it's like breaking generational curses type thing. That's just what I'm feeling from this. With the Hierophant and the Chariot. Man. Let's go into the angels and ancestors, because it looks like they are going to have a message for us. I'm just going to get the first card that comes out and read it to you guys. So let's see. Spirit guides, what message do you have? Angels and ancestors, what is the message that you have, or advice as it relates to this spread for the collective? They're like asking you to like, when it comes to releasing that old guilt, get up out of that, like wake up from that feeling, because that's only going to hold you back. You'll be surprised how much happens if you hold on to that guilt. It's like I always say, sweeping stuff under the rug doesn't mean that it's out of the house. It's still in the house. If anything, it's actually piling up, to the point you're going to have to create a different route at some point if you continue to allow it to pile up. Can't even speak sometimes. Yo, that's fine. I am Mercury at times, and I will be in retrograde too. Shoot, got me messed up. Nah, I'm just playing. Now, sometimes you feel like that though. All right, I'm gonna stop. See what I'm saying about the shuffling? Man, okay. It'd be fun sometimes. Not sometimes, all the time. It's like relaxing. It's these hands, man. These hands, we want to do stuff. Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. Let's see what we have. What message do you have? Let me do this way, girl. What message do you have for the collective? What is the advice? Sometimes this deck is easy to shuffle, and then other times it just be, it's the energy, man. The energy. What is the advice for the collective? Okay. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. You can't get any better than that, which is actually another Empress card. And that was the first card we got in this reading in terms of the tarot. Y'all on it. Y'all on it. Some of you definitely did the work, though, in terms of waking up from that old guilt. Because you remember who you truly are. You are an Empress. You are an Emperor. Okay? Some of you are High Priestess, too. I'm just saying. But, ooh, okay. Wow. So we have Direction Guardian, which is also like the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune in tarot, right? It has the letters Torah, which is about law. Okay? Divine creators law. Now, in terms of the Wheel of Fortune and it turning, in terms of karmic situations or just as you're going through something, this is when the universe and the divine actually turns it for you. Your only job is to follow its lead, meaning your intuition. Okay? At the top, be fearless and stand strong, warrior. I don't think I showed y'all the other card, but definitely some of you need to step into this energy of being a warrior so that you're fearless, and standing strong. The Direction Guardian, I said one, but see, if I'm guided to do it, I'll do it. Choose your path. You have an option. But just make sure the option that you choose is what you were guided to choose, okay? In terms of your soul's purpose. This is why you have the Judgment card, okay? Choose your path. You can decide to do this nonsense here, this type of shit, battling, the arguing, and all that nonsense that's not going to get you nowhere. Or you can make the judgment call, okay? And allow the divine, your spirit guides, your angels, the divine creator to work with you. Because when that trumpet sounds, it's time to go. Just saying. In the middle, what do we have? See, there it is. Right. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, better be listening. The Five of Wands. Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Use your energy for the stuff that you need to use it for. Like, this here? Yeah. Use your energy for that. Not for this here. Yeah. No. Actually, under the Direction Guardian was release the old and rest. Ain't that another card telling you to rest? The third card, okay? And 3 is about the Holy Trinity, sun, moon, and the stars. Yes. Release the old and rest. I could keep going with this deck and just keep reading what's under it. Let me just read this thing here, okay? So the lady, we have the 5 seeds of the 5 elements, actually. And I'll read it to you guys. Ladies and gents. Masculines and feminines. Everybody. Your pets, if they listening. I don't know. Whatever. Everybody. Listen. Reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. So make sure whatever you're going to sow is what you want. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. What was that? The lady known as the Empress in the traditional tarot is the representation of the goddess in her most fertile form. She is abundant. I'm going to get it together. Here we go. She is abundant. She is an abundant, bountiful, and creative being. She is closely connected to nature because it is her child. She represents maternal energy and has more than enough to love all who need nurturing. Yet she is a representation of the goddess Venus and yearns for a rich relationship with her counterpart, the Lord. In this card, she holds an apple. Its seeds form a perfect pentagram, which in paganism represents the five elements of life. Extended message. Fertility, growth, and abundance are all imminent when the lady arrives in your life. All the seeds you have planted are coming to life, and there are plenty more rewards to come. In a material sense, this can represent financial security and comfort. It shows that there will be more than enough to go around. If you're making business deals or setting intentions to create financial growth, this card indicates a considerable amount of monetary success. The lady can also usher in other forms of abundance, opportunities, marriage proposals, and even the birth of a child. Marriage proposals and even the birth of a child. Haha. You heard that twice. She will help you respect nature and connect with its forces in order to have a genuinely supported journey through life. So, those forces I was telling you about right here, yeah, it's part of those forces. Part of those forces. The angel, right here. See that? Yeah, you see it. I don't know if you do, but you will. But yeah, that's what we have. I'm gonna do some moon cards. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do moonology, oracle. Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. But no, seriously. Step into y'all emperor and empress mode and start creating and building y'all empires. Let go of the toxic shit. We don't got time for that. It's only gonna bring you down even further. And if you're single and trying to manifest something, that shit ain't gonna get you nobody either. I'll just tell you that right now. Or if you do attract someone, you're gonna attract someone either equal to you or worse than what you're feeling. Just saying. And the opposite. If you're feeling amazing and doing amazing, you're going to attract someone amazing, probably even more amazing than you, but you'll be able to match them. Okay? This is what I mean about sometimes you have people who do marry up, but it's because they're able to, meet that person at some point in time that it allows the relationship to continue to grow, to be victorious. You know what I mean? Then you have others who are just willing to take, and now you're drained. That ain't it. That is not it. Okay? Eso no es. Así no es. It's not like that. Just letting y'all know. Moon cards. It's Leo energy, I'm telling y'all. Got my sun in Sag, ruled by the 9th house, but it's in the house of Leo. 5th house. So this is why I'm like this right now. Shout out to my Leos, though. And Aquarius, you hear me? Wow. And Aquarius. Happy birthday to y'all, though. Yeah, amazing, intuitive, clear sword striking people. Y'all lit. Just saying. All right, the shuffling. I told you I'm gonna get it together. What's this that tried to come out? I just want to see. Don't let your pride get in the way. And guess who it is? Full moon in Leo. Tell you, energy is fluid. Don't mess with it. I winked the wrong side. Whatever. 34:43 on the timer. That's 7 on this spread here. Hey. What advice do you have? What advice do you have, Spirit? What advice do you have? that the truth? Okay, so we have your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. This is what I'm talking about. That commitment. When I told y'all, make sure you choose the route that you're supposed to choose in terms of your soul's mission. Your commitment is being tested. Or if you want something, they're checking to see how if you really want it. Are you going to do the things that you need to do? Are you going to simplify your life? Are you going to clear your life from the things that you want so that you can get the things that you wanted? Okay. First quarter moon. And I'm going to get off of this because I'm about to start tripping in a minute. Real for real. Now, not really tripping in that type of way. I mean, like, I don't know what I meant. I just meant whatever. Here we go. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your destined outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. Attune to the moon. I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. This is something you can say if you're looking at the moon, the full moon. This is something you can say to it. I am committed to my dreams and I move towards them with confidence. I am committed to my dreams and I move towards them with confidence. Additional meanings for this card. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. See that? You need to recommit to someone or something. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we got friendship in terms of going out, just to have fun, just to connect, just to exchange energy. And if you're going to exchange energy when it comes to another human body, make sure it's the energy that you want to merge with. Simple as that. In the lunar cycle, this is the teaching for this card. In the lunar cycle, the first quarter moon comes between the new moon and the full moon. We are in the full moon transit now. And just saying, so you know. Let me start over. In the lunar cycle, the first quarter moon comes between the new moon and the full moon. It's a time when the sun and moon are at a hard astrological angle to each other, and this can prompt a small crisis. No matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It can also be a time where you need to stay strong through the storm. You better hold on, baby. You better hold on, baby. Too loud? Whatever. You better hold on, baby. Y'all better hold on, okay? Hold on to your... Look at the bigger picture. Keep your mind focused on the bigger picture. And you'll be fine. Okay? The synchronicities are helping you to do that. Just keep your eyes on the bigger picture. Empires. Wisdom. Victory. Later. Love y'all.